Everyone's standing, everyone's standing. Okay, now sit back down. Okay, now stand back up. All right, reach to the sky. Sit back down. All right. No, just kidding, stand back up. All right, now spin around a little bit. Just like that, just like that. Ooh, my back's popping. There you go. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Get some blood flowing. Get some blood flowing. The more loosey, the more goosey. There you go. All right. Hey, who's excited for the last day of boot camp? I know I'm excited, not just because it's the last day of boot camp, but also because I'm excited to welcome up the Dream Team, so give them a hand!
Hi everyone, my name is Paige and I'm so glad to be with everyone again. My favorite superhero is Wonder Woman.
My name is Sam and my favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
My name is Hayden and my favorite superhero is Batman.
My name is Kaylee and my favorite superhero is also Spider-Man.
Who can remind me the challenge I gave everyone yesterday? Anyone? Yes, bring a friend. And who did it? Raise your hand if you did it. Ooh, good job, guys. I'm so proud of you guys for bringing a friend. Now, who can remind me the chant that we've been learning? When I say, who's got the power, what do I want you guys to say?
Jesus, the super one.
Let's practice. Who's got the power?
Jesus, the super one.
One more time, a little louder. Who's got the power?
Jesus, the super one.
Let's play a game. Wasn't that a fun game? Now, my friend Hayden has a cool story for us.
All right, well, hey y'all. I have a pretty interesting story to tell you guys. You know, you remember our story from last time, guys? Yeah? Hey, all right. Who did we talk about? Jesus. Yes, we did talk about Jesus. And what did he do last story? What did he do? He did calm the winds in the storm. That's right. We've been learning about him all week. And you know what, guys? I am so excited to share this last story with you. But first, who's got the power?
Jesus, the super one.
Awesome.
Ah!
What?
Ow.
What?
Oh.
Um,
Ow.
who are you? Band-Aid Man?
I'm Batman. Well, I used to be.
You used to be?
Yeah, I quit.
What do you mean you quit? Like, you're giving up?
Yeah. So basically what happened was, okay, so hear me out. So
Okay.
I'm in an alley, right?
Yeah.
It's me and the Joker. Okay?
Okay.
There's a big rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming my way. I'm like, okay, we gotta think fast, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, batarangs. Start throwing them.
Okay, yeah.
Comes back and hits me. Come back and hits me.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it really hurt. So then I'm like, okay, next move.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Call the Batmobile.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Batmobile gets here. You ready? It doesn't fit.
Oh.
Because we're in an alley and it's like,
Yeah, I can see that works. Okay.
and so I'm like, okay, think fast. I've got my phone open. Hey, call Alfred. We'll get the Batwing. We'll get whatever we need.
You know, he's always helpful.
My phone died.
Oh.
And so I'm like, okay, well.
Well, you know,
I'm
it's kind of a bummer, Batman. You know, or well, sorry. Your name's Bruce, right, man?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, regular old boring Bruce Wayne.
So, do you mind if I like do an interview on you? You know, I mean, you're up here already, right? So.
I mean, I guess.
You're not going anywhere anytime soon, I'd say.
If you really want to, I guess.
You know. So basically, what you told me, right, from what I'm getting, is that you were saving a bunch of people, like, you know, being up bad guys, doing all kinds of cool stuff, and things got really hard. You got beat up, and you're done, right? It's just over.
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun, and I mean, humanity. You know, I feel really bad for them, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not worth dying over. And I couldn't really imagine someone dying for everybody.
Well, You want to know something?
What's that?
I was actually just about to talk about someone who was going to save all of us, all of humanity, and
Really?
is actually going to die to save all of us and sacrifice himself. Do you want to hear about him?
You know what? I think I actually might. I gotta go take care of all
Yeah,
this
no,
though.
yeah, you should definitely get some help.
Every
guys.
bone in my body
All right,
hurts.
all right, you know.
I'm gonna go.
All right, y'all. Do you think that was Batman? Yes? You guys think that's Batman? Well, sorry to tell you guys, that wasn't Batman. I know, you know, Batman, he is a cool, awesome comic book character, but you know, he's not actually real. Sorry to break it to you guys, sorry to break it. But, you know who is real that we're talking about? Jesus. Yes, we are talking about Jesus. And you know what? Jesus, last time, he calmed a bunch of waves, he did all kinds of cool stuff, right? And you know what? Death is the one thing that man doesn't have power over. Isn't that right, guys? Well, today we are going to be talking about that. So, for right now, I need my friend Sam to come up here. With the board, yes. All right. So, before we start, when I say the word super, all you guys gotta go na 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 like the Batman song, all right? So let's try it twice. Super. Awesome. All right, one more time. Super. Okay, great. Well, one last thing. Who's got the power? Jesus. One more time, louder. Who's got the power? Awesome. Okay, so I've been doing research all week, and you guys have been hearing all about it. Isn't that amazing? And so, right now, as the awesome research reporter I was, you know, we were searching about Jesus, right? And basically, Jesus, from our previous stories, he was an itty bitty baby. He grew up to be a little man, right? A big, strong man. And we talked all about how he was perfect and how he calmed storms and how he fed 5,000 people, right? And after that point, people were following Jesus like crazy. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't follow somebody who fed 5,000 people? That's a lot of food. And so, you know, people love Jesus. But there's one really, really sad thing. You guys know what that is? It's that some people didn't like Jesus. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I think that's crazy. But Jesus, he had people who didn't like him. And you know what these mean people were doing? Is that they were jealous. Because Jesus, he was perfect. And you know what? They weren't. And they were not happy about that. They were mean. And so last time, from my research, they put Jesus on a cross. And Jesus was nailed there. But let's see how our super one gets out of this. Jesus was killed and buried and sealed in a tomb. What? Oh man, really? And there was a massive stone that was rolled over where he was buried? Oh man, Jesus, super one didn't get out of that. Isn't that so sad, guys? That's not very super. Well, as a good research reporter, I can't just let that be the end, right? I've got to look more into it. So let me rummage through here. Oh, here it is. Jesus came back alive, and when his friends, Mary and his disciples came to the tomb where Jesus was buried, you know what they saw? An empty tomb. There was nothing in there. Isn't that awesome, guys? But you know what's also even more crazy? Is that when his disciples left, because, you know, they saw the tomb, it was empty, stone rolled over, right? You know, they were like, well, Jesus is not here. Let's go find him. They left, right? Mary, Jesus' friend, she stayed. And you know what she saw? She saw Jesus standing there. Isn't that super, guys? You know, here's Jesus right here for all of you. All right. what's even cooler is that Jesus went back after coming back, and he saw his disciples, and he met them. And you know what's even crazier? He taught them for 40 days. Isn't that awesome? Well, what's even more super is that Jesus floated back to heaven and is still alive to this day. Isn't that so super, guys? You know, personally, I think Jesus has the power of gravity because he literally went up to heaven, floated, perfectly still alive. And you know what? This story is 100% true, and it comes from this book. Do you guys remember what this book is called? The Bible, correct. And guys, you know, the Bible never really calls Jesus a super one, but I personally think Jesus is my hero. Well, with that, I think we're gonna have Paige come in here and lead us in a song. Everybody stand up! Woo!
Everyone stand up. Raise your hand if you've gotten eaten by a boa constrictor before. Yeah! Okay, well, today you're about to. So, this is a repeat after me song. So whatever I say, you say. And whatever I do, you do. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it. Oh no, it's got my toes. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it. Oh no, it's got my toes. Oh geez, he's got my knees. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. Oh, I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it. Oh no, he's got my toes. Oh geez, he's got my knees. Oh, Flippy's got my hip. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. Oh, I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it. Oh no, he's got my toes. Oh geez, he's got my knees. Oh, Flippy's got my hip. Oh, Fiddly's got my middle. I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. Oh, I'm getting eaten by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it. Oh no, he's got my toes. Oh geez, he's got my knees. Oh, Flippy's got my hip. Oh, Fiddly's got my middle. Oh heck, he's got my neck. Oh. Congratulations, guys. Y'all just got eaten by a boa constrictor. Now we have an amazing gospel from Kaylee.
Well, wasn't that so much fun, guys? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Wasn't that so much fun? I had fun. Okay, so I'm gonna need some help today for my story, and I need somebody to a couple of people, to raise their hand and tell me of some diseases that they know of that are really bad. Who's jumping in the back? Lily? A black plague. That's a pretty bad one. What about Nathan? COVID-19. That's bad too. That makes me really sick. Oh gosh. We'll go with David. Cooties. Okay. Eli. Mono. That's really bad. Is that EJ? I don't know if I want to pick on him. Judd. Okay, so today, those are all really bad diseases, guys. So today, I'm gonna tell you guys about what we like to call the black dot disease. So today, my friend Paige is gonna be really, really sick, okay? And she has this black blot disease. And guys, you wanna know what's really sad about this disease? It's really sad. She has no cure, which, you guys know what that means? Paige is gonna die. Plain and simple, Paige is going to die. But But I love Paige so much that I'm gonna go to the doctor and I'm gonna ask the doctor to take away Paige's black blob disease. So I asked the doctor, I said, "Doctor, can I please have Paige's disease? Because I don't want her to die. I love her so much." And so the doctor's like, "You know what, sure." So now I'm gonna have this black blob disease. Okay, so Paige is cured, but now I'm gonna die in Paige's place. Isn't that sad? So, for this story, this represents sin, guys. Do we remember what sin is? It's anything we think, say, or do that does not please God. Good job, guys. So, sin, oh goodness, anyways. So, sin, like David said, is anything we think, say, or do that displeases God. So, the really sad thing about sin is that we all have it in our hearts, and there's no cure for it. But God had a plan because he loved us so much that he sent his one and only son, Jesus, to come down on earth as a baby, to grow up and perform miracles. And he simply just grew up just like us. He learned and he worked and he did everything like us, but there was one big difference. Do we remember? He was perfect. He never, ever sinned. That's right. Good job. So because Jesus never sinned, there were some people that really didn't like Jesus. And so they took him and they hung him up on a cross. And on that cross, Jesus looked all the way in the past and all the way in the future and even right now. And he took all of those sins that we had and he put them on himself. And guys, he died on that cross. Isn't that sad? Right. But that's not the end of the story, because in 3 days he rose again, conquering sin and death, giving us a relationship with God again. Look at that. So awesome, right? So the awesome thing about that is that we can have a relationship with God, but we do have to choose to accept Jesus into our hearts. And so an easy way for us to do this is through our ABCs. Does anybody remember what A stands for? Admit. We have to admit that we are sinners, correct. What about B? Believe. We have to believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And C? Choose. We have to choose the free gift of forever life with Jesus. Good job, guys. So, if you guys will, close your eyes with me. I'm going to share with you guys a little prayer that I said when I was around 12 years old to accept Jesus into my heart. Okay, ready? Dear Lord, I admit that I am a sinner. And I believe that you sent your one and only son, Jesus, to come down on earth to save us from our sins, and that you died on the cross and rose again 3 days later. And I choose you as my forever friend, and I ask you to cleanse me of my sins. Amen. Good job. So if anybody of you want to do that with me, or you want to just have a conversation with me, or you have any questions, I'm going to be over there.
Had a great game, guys. Woo! Well, today I have 2 challenges for you. The first is I want you to tell the good news that Jesus died on the cross for your sins to make it so you can have a relationship with God to your friends. Who can do that for me? Let's get a thumbs up. Oh, that's a lot of people. The second one is Summerfest. We have Summerfest tomorrow at Hutto Bible Church. So please come to Summerfest and bring your friends. We will have floats, food, snacks, and all of us will be there, so please show up.
Yes. Thank you, Dream Team. Okay, I don't have a whole lot to highlight today. I just have 2 quick things I want to highlight, and then I can see if y'all have any questions about the Day 4 curriculum. The first thing is, y'all notice Sam, who is playing Batman, he used the Batman voice just at the very beginning of the skit, but he talked in his regular voice for the rest of the skit to ensure that the kiddos would be able to hear him. So if y'all want to do the Batman voice, that's great, but do it like Sam and just do it at the beginning when you're introducing yourself. The second thing I want to highlight is how Paige today and Montana did it yesterday. When they were talking about Summerfest, they said, we're going to be at Summerfest, come find us. And I think that's a super important thing for y'all to highlight, that y'all are going to be there. Because for some of these kids, that's really the main attraction, more so than the animals or the cotton candy. So when you're explaining Summerfest, that's a great thing to do, is tell them, come find me at Summerfest. And tell them, I know Parkway has, like, you can say I'm wearing my red shirt or whatever Hutto's gonna be wearing. Like, tell them how to look for y'all. Okay, do y'all have any questions about the Day 4 curriculum? Awesome. Okay, yes, ma'am. So you can call, if you want to call it the dark blob disease, you can. The difference is, so we say, and really we're supposed to be saying the spotted bags, and that's why we're getting the spots added to the bags. We're trying to just move away from even like dark, anything. So for the bags, we're supposed to be saying spotted bags. The difference for the black blob disease is we're not having it contrasted with the color white. And so it's not that big of an issue if you call it the black blob disease, because we're not saying, oh, white is the alternative. But that's a great question. Thank you. Any other questions? Yep, sorry, Connor, yes. So you can do it either way. Connor was saying the curriculum's written that Batman like joins in to like listen to the story. So Batman can just sit down right then. If you're like, I'd rather just strip my costume real fast. I mean, obviously they know at the point that it's not really the superhero and it's y'all doing it. So you could do it how you've done it the other days, where you go to the back of the group, take off your costume real fast, and then sit with the group. As a reminder, I'm just gonna highlight it again. Make sure y'all are sitting not just with the kids, but mixed in with the kids. That really helps with keeping their attention and y'all modeling that this is important as you're listening. So either way works. Any other questions? Awesome. Y'all are doing great. I'm really proud of y'all.
All right, hey, wow, I lost my voice really bad yesterday, worshiping the Lord. A couple things real fast before y'all break for team practice. Everybody give somebody a high five, say great job this week. Hey, y'all have been killing it. And if I could be so cringy, a couple of years ago, somebody said, you guys are so slay. And then for Parkway, they park slayed it. They park slayed it. So now that I've made you uncomfortable, hey, very good. The big change about today and today's schedule is it's Thursday. Hey, y'all already had your last night sleeping here, which is interesting. And I'm sure y'all are ready to be in y'all's own beds again. Totally understand that. As for me and my bed, it deflated every night. Anybody have any deflated mattresses? Y'all are, yes. We should unite and console together. It was tough. So right after evaluations, so captains, hear this is really important for you. If your team is ready to go, like you're locked in, y'all have had extra time to prepare and practice, and maybe it's like 1:30, and you're like, we're so ready for evaluations. Hey, today would be a good day to finish early if you can and do them. And if you were done by 2 or 2:05, then I would say that'd be great, because right after evaluations, we're gonna have cleaning assignments. All the cleaning assignments are gonna be posted in that kind of central station area. That's what I've been calling it, in that little cutout, right? So go there as soon as you're done with your evaluations. So team members, captains, everybody, we have cleaning assignments to get the church Sunday clean. We have a short amount of time to do it. If you remember last year, and all the previous years, we cleaned on Fridays. So we would come back, we'd go to sleep on Thursday, and we would literally just clean all morning for hours, right? We don't have hours, we have like 45 minutes. So like truly, right when you're done, it's like go and clean. And there's gonna be a bunch of cleaning like products and tools, out there right by the kitchen. So that's where you'll go and find your things to clean with. And if you have any questions, there's leaders around. There will be different leaders checking on each area, just making sure it's getting clean. But make sure you do that. So that's all hands on deck. If you're not done with your evaluations until 2:30 or 2:45, that's fine. you still have an hour till 3:45 to do your assignments. So just clarity today, instead of free time, we have cleaning assignments, and no one's done till we're all done. So if you have something, if you're like, hey, I finished my stuff, just jump in, because it really will be like an hour or less. So like, it's not a long time of cleaning. It's actually way less than last year. So we're not done. No one's done till we're all done. So that will help us so much. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. And Dream Teams, thank you so much again for your hard work. We really, really appreciate you. It's been really fun to watch the students take that on. I know it's a lot of extra work for you. It really is. I talked to y'all, or some of y'all, and I get it. I get it. And so thank you for taking on that burden and responsibility. You've blessed so many people because of that. And you may not see the fruit of all of it, but you are. You really have been a blessing. So thank you so much. And Nicole wants to say something as well. Okay. Yes, there is a special thank you that we'd like to give you, Dream Team, for the extra work that you put in. Just hang tight and don't run off the practice. But for everybody else, that's all I have for you. Enjoy your practice time. If it is raining, make sure you make those adjustments to go under the cover. But if you're in the Swenson house, you'll be back here today. Hey, you guys are dismissed. Please enjoy.